First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today we kick off the new year with an NFC North matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. The ball on the tee, we're set for football, and we are underway from Ford Field. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. And now movement here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. A false start backs him up 5. First and 15. Wentz first play going right to the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And incomplete on the deep ball.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Still 15 yards to go, second down. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Creative fighters are not better than regular fighters.
Downsides of blitzing during a run down because sometimes you get out of your game, you don't fit the run crowd as well.
And nigga, it's really not fair. Once you pick Alex Pereira, I gotta beat the fuck out of you. I gotta beat the fuck out of you now. These, I picked the only. This nigga picked Alex Pereira. Hey, what is this nigga on, bro?
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Fielded at about the 28. Ooh, the juke. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A good return there, 17 yards, and Lions will take over.
Nigga.
Good starting field position.
Boy, the bitches going quick.
First and 10 at the 45.
It's the only nigga.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams.
Oh.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Oh, my God.
A lot more to go.
Oh. Bro, Jesus, this nigga is a cheat code, bro.
Play clock reading 4. We're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Bro, no.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. He'll look to throw. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by a Caleb Evans. And the Vikings are going to
I don't want to hear no bullshit from you.
32-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division rival.
Nigga.
Now, and he lost the football. And the Lions have recovered. They had just picked it off to get the football. They fumbled it right back. They looked over to the sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Corey Davis, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely.
Dude, you fight like a fucking creep, bro.
It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I'm thinking the whole
oh my gosh, bro. You're a fucking creep, bro.
Nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Oh, man.
Good gain of 9 on first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
They shouldn't have let up on your punk ass. I should have just kept beating that ass.
But still an effective gain nonetheless.
Oh, Lord. Nigga.
Now we've got movement up front. And I think this is going to be on Minnesota. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Nigga, how you like them bitches? Yeah, the bitches hurt though. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, the bitches hurt though.
And here's motion again. And that's going to be 2 in a row. Understandable, we're going to see
you said elbows? That's what we doing? We throwing elbows now, nigga? Nigga, you want some of this elbow, nigga? Nah, nigga, stop throwing that elbow, nigga.
Some of this in the early part of the game.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. That is caught. It's Uzomah. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Now we've got movement up front. And I think this is going to be on Minnesota. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Cook following the penalty. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Hell nah, I didn't do it.
From midfield, here's Wentz. That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Yeah, nigga.
Never make the mistake with the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here. Just
break that motherfucker.
A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Oh, no, nigga. You can take the bitches, huh? Oh, yeah, nigga. The bitches is coming fucking in HD, nigga.
Gets it to the 34, good enough for the first.
Nigga, these are high def beats.
Fresh set of downs.
Throw another elbow.
What do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess.
Get your ass on the ground, nigga.
But I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And they'll be inside the 25.
Big is over, baby.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play,
but don't break over here, nigga.
But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage.
Nigga, get your ass up, nigga, and get knocked down like your father used to, nigga.
On 2nd and inches, Wentz flushed out right.
Don't do it, nigga. I know you want to. Do it, nigga. Do it. I'ma knock your block off, nigga.
It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run.
Boy, try to come with the soup. Yeah, nigga, back up, nigga. Nah, nigga, don't back up because your stamina drop now, nigga.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilkins. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
All right, nigga.
Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota. And they'll accept that penalty. That false start knocks them back behind the 10 now as they'll try again, 1st and goal. On play action, it's Wentz. And it'll be intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face
it. That's that sleep, nigga. That's that everlasting sleep. Nah, you don't get to hit the bait, nigga.
The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal.
In the words of my boy Cam, that is called Das Beat.
Nigga. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie though. Cam was funny as fighting you and DZ. Fighting regular niggas that play this game. Them niggas so oh, you wanna go back to the regular nigga? Bro, you ain't gonna get it off the clinch, bro. You said what? Oh, damn, bro.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's airing it out for Williams. And this one is incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
I swear, I'm about to, like,
this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 44-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they back up even further.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Oh, you got it?
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason.
That right there, dude.
That is understanding the playbook, not just the plays.
Nigga, don't block, nigga. Keep with the whack-ass leg kick.
Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Here are the Lions now as they
I'd have beat these before.
Nwogu now from his end zone. Oh, good return up past the 30.
Cause that nigga don't want that smoke. He know that shit real smoke.
And he will score.
That nigga know it's real smoke on there.
Well, he made
that nigga know. But see, but the difference is I'll play you on UFC. You won't play me on Mortal Kombat.
Touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20. When guys fielded that,
yeah, nigga, because you niggas won't play nothing else.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he will be brought down here inside the 20.
Take your ass to motherfucking sleep, nigga. He is not. DZ, this nigga thinks that the creative niggas are better than the regular niggas.
The Lions offense ready to kick off.
Nigga, it's really just a cosmetic, nigga. That's all it is.
Scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had a short field.
Junior, it's a cosmetic. Nigga, you had the champion. You had Leon Edwards, nigga.
Strike opportunity last
nigga.
by where they were on the field. And you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up.
So you want to pick my nigga there? Okay, nigga, it's not gonna be a difference, nigga. You pick my nigga right here, get his ass beat if I pick a regular nigga.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Oh my God, look, bro. You can look at any division. Your creative nigga's gonna be in any division. He's just in any division.
And he's gonna have the Lions first down by about 3 yards.
Nigga, he don't, bro. He weighs the regular, like he weighs what he weighs for each division.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Now this offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
There go Connor right there. You know, Connor.
On the option to give to Swift here. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell.
hey, Cam, he didn't watch the fucking fight me you had yesterday, bro.
Here on first down.
I said, my little brother ain't watched the fight me you had yesterday, nigga. But I threw that kick and you threw the fucking cart, bro.
The throw took him a little too far at second down.
That shit was so wild, bro.
To get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
They'll look to throw. And Shark hauls it in. And out across midfield down to the 45.
Okay, little spam heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like, just a little. Yeah, I'm gonna show you why this nigga's the best boxer in the UFC, baby.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
No, he won't. I'm not playing these right now. I'm playing Noah Buck.
Completion to his tight end. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route,
bro, I'm gonna teach you about this damn clinch.
Develop a little bit. You can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Nah, nigga, don't move. Don't move. Keep throwing them bitches. You hard body, ain't you? Yeah, nigga, keep throwing them bitches.
On second down, Swift. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings 6-yard line.
They don't even be watching me play Mortal Kombat.
32 on that one. It's a first down. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started.
They don't even be watching me play Mortal Kombat. You don't know how superior.
That's what got him the first down. But at this point,
you don't know how superior these skills is.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Come on, nigga.
DeAndre Swift, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7.
This nigga's going through every meta of cheese, bro. this nigga go from throwing straight power shots, so he was like, that shit ain't working. Now this nigga's all just straight full jabs, nigga.
A short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Bro, you nigga. Oh, word. Oh, okay, man. I'm about to beat that ass.
As the offense comes out here, Charles.
I'm about to beat that ass. Nah, nigga.
But they were moving the
nah,
football
nigga.
down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
Throwing his Wentz. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is incomplete.
Thus far, they've been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect?
This motherfucking shit must be long as hell. God damn. Max is short.
Back to it again.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Beat your ass.
Over the middle, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. Well executed there on second down, so do you go back to
Nigga, cheesy, bro. You're cheesy as fuck. You are so cheesy.
You showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You
These
might come
playing
back again
games.
because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
Wentz gonna throw. Throw caught by Raymond. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 34 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Get your bitch ass up, nigga.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he maneuvers
oh yeah, nigga.
And it's
on your ass.
Brandon, all things considered,
on your ass. Nigga, get up. Get up, nigga. Get up. Get your nigga. Beat your whole ass, nigga.
Here's Cook again.
Nah, man. Jury just submitted my ass, bro.
It's a loss of 4. Now
you want the elbows, nigga? You want the elbows, nigga?
They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Whole L2 and square for a second.
Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
I'm telling you, I do it. That's how you do it.
Third down. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. On fourth down, Mike Vrabel says, let's get 3 out of this. He sends on the field goal unit. And his kick is indeed good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. He's going to get that to Swift underneath, finding space at the 40. And they get him down the mountain before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Lions.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Steps away to his left. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by a Caleb Evans. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift to about the 40-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 34-yard line.
That's good for a Lions. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
A quick throw there going to be batted away at incomplete. Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
He's got this, complete to Williams.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a 1st down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
They'll look to throw again. This one caught by Davis. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
Complete to Corey Davis. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And his kick here is good. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the 2nd half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
To throw is Wentz. Forced out to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To throw, it's Wentz. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. The defense gets a hand on it, but he still grabs it. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game. And there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this off to Swift. And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line.
Complete to DeAndre Swift. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. A quick throw complete to Chark. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Complete to P.J. Chark. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
Working with his 2nd and 4. Man open left side, it's Williams. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Jamison Williams. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff.
Jack Fox kicking off for the Lions.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Even with a big lead here in the fourth, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
Sliding out of the pocket. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On play action, it's Wentz. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Wentz. He'll let this go for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Escaping the pressure right. And he he wisely will throw that one away.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Cook up the gun. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They fake the give. Now Wentz. His throw incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 11. 3rd down, here's a run by Cook. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. That is caught. It's Uzomah. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They got the big lead here in the 4th quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll look to throw here. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on 3rd down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Lions, that'll be a happy locker room as they start the season 1-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams.
Yeah, that my Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grrr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the riches, hard in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See, we were not to ride nobody with, we the ones who started with it. Translation, Yanni had to buy, Yanni had Yanni hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it, That's how you know we lit. Grrr,
All right, DZ, we just got through chapter the weaving beats. I said Junior just got the chapter of the weaving beats. I'm really not abusing the nigga though. This nigga's a